In this video, I want to talk about my morning routine and why having a morning routine is actually really important. Now, you're probably thinking like, why would I bother having a morning routine? What is the point of having a morning routine? Well, there's several reasons. Firstly, if you want to achieve something, whatever it is, having a consistent routine is basically the main thing, if not the only thing, that's going to get you there. Forget all of that other stuff. What really matters is consistency. If you're going to do something, well, let's say you want to write a book, all that matters is opening up your laptop every single day and actually writing the book. So with that being said, this is my morning routine, and this is what basically enables me to get set up for the day. I get loads of comments, emails asking me, why do I do the same thing every morning? Why do I have a morning routine? And my answer to those people is because consistency beats everything else. If you are consistent with something, and I mean every single day you do the same routine, you are going to see results from that. And that's really where the results come from, is from the long-term commitment to doing something. It doesn't matter if you just pick up a laptop on one rainy Sunday afternoon and then you write some pages, and then that doesn't mean anything. What's really going to get you the results is when you consistently do the thing, whether it's writing or exercising. It doesn't matter what it is. You've got to do it every single day. So that's why I have a routine. That's why I have a morning routine that I follow every day. Even if I'm tired, even if it's the weekend, even if I don't want to do it, I still make myself do that routine so that I get the long-term result, which in this case are a variety of things. You know, I have several things I want to achieve. Fitness goals, personal development goals, business. But I know that I will only get those results if I stick to my routine. This is why it's so important. So here's what I do. Here's what I do every single morning. I'm woken up by a sunrise alarm clock. Now, a sunrise alarm clock is a simulator of the natural sun. You know, I've made other videos about this. Our circadian rhythms are screwed up in many cases because we keep ourselves awake when the sun has gone down. This messes up our hormone system. It messes up our circadian rhythm, and it's probably why most of you feel tired during the day, right? It's not really anything to do with whether or not you've had your coffee for the day. It's more to do with your circadian rhythm, how the sleep hormones in your body are actually functioning. That's really what's going to move the needle for you guys. So I have a sunrise alarm clock which naturally simulates a sunrise. It's dark most of the time. The sun doesn't always rise at the right times. In the winter, the sun rises fairly late. Probably, I would say, too late for you to just rely on the sun to wake you up. In the summer, it's not a problem because it rises pretty early. But in the winter, and especially if you live in somewhere like Scandinavia or, you know, certain other places in the world, you need to simulate the sunrise. Otherwise, you won't wake up in time. And I can tell you from experience, it is far better to wake up with a sunrise alarm clock compared to that annoying, shrill noise of an alarm tone. So I'm woken up with a sunrise alarm clock. Then what happens is I'll go into writing in 2 journals. The first one is a dream journal. Pretty simple, I just write down my dreams. The second one is a journal that I write in every single day, and in that journal I share what I've done that day, what I've learned, how things have gone, and what I could do better the next day. It's a very simple journal. I also write down 3 to 5 bullet points of things that I'm grateful for. Okay, gratitude is a very important state to be in, and you should be grateful for things. You should find things to be grateful for every single day. That's a really good life hack there. So what I will also do is I will, just after meditating, I will look at a board. And this is known as a vision board. This contains a load of images, basically, that depict the sort of life I want to live. And for many people, this will be things like money, like cars, like big houses. For me, it's not so much that. It's more things that are experience-based, things like countries that I want to travel to, or the lifestyle that I want to live, the type of people I want to be hanging around with, how I want my body to look. This is the sort of things that I have on my vision board. I do actually update this fairly often. So then I'll go straight into doing a series of exercises which are designed to increase your lifespan. They're known as the Tibetan rites, the 5 Tibetan rites, and you can Google them, you can search on YouTube. I'm not going to explain how to do them, but basically they involve certain muscular exercises and stretches that increase your lifespan, avoid you getting, all hunched over and rigid as you grow older, and they keep you flexible. They keep you flexible and strong. So I do those every single morning. I then go into the kitchen and I make a smoothie containing more antioxidants than most people have in a year. And the way I do this is I use a combination of different things. I use frozen berries, but the main antioxidants come from a special ingredient called amla powder, which is actually, it's like ground down gooseberry seed powder, and one teaspoon of that, has the same amount of oxidants as huge quantities of fruit and vegetables. It's really good for you. It's also super cheap as well. So that is one ingredient I always include in my smoothie. I also include things like creatine monohydrate. This is a good nootropic, and various other powders as well. Okay, I'll have maybe some vegan protein powder. Maybe I'll have some flax seeds. The point is I'm getting in that smoothie more health foods than most people have in a month, and more antioxidants than most people have in a year. Every single morning I'm taking that smoothie. So hopefully you can see the compound effect of all of this. If this was done every day for a few months or even a year, there's going to have some serious benefits to that. There's some serious benefits to that, not only for my brain, but also my body, how my processes work, how I feel, what I'm able to produce, and so on. I then take a series of vitamins. So I take a multivitamin every morning, a vitamin D tablet, because in England it's fairly cloudy, there's not enough sun, and although I go outside every day, I don't take in enough vitamin D, so I take a supplement, and I take a probiotic, which helps the gut digest the food I eat. Then I will also take 3 nootropics. Nootropics are basically smart drugs, cognitive enhancers. They can make your brain function a lot faster than it would have done otherwise. They help you do more stuff, in a nutshell. That you think faster, you think more clearly. And the nootropics I use are OptiNeuro, MindLab Pro, and choline. You can find these in the description or just Google them. They're very well known now. And the benefits of them, millions of people can attest to those benefits. It's not uncommon now to see people using nootropics, especially entrepreneurs, people that need to, creative people, writers, people who need to produce a lot of content and think clearly for a long period of time. Programmers, even video gamers, they take these nootropics now because they're very well researched and there's good benefits to them. Then I will go into having a cold shower. Now I don't do this every morning, but sometimes I'll have a cold shower if I want to have a boost, or I'll just go straight to work and start my day. That's my morning routine. If you did like this, leave a comment letting me know what your morning routine is, and also check out the description because I've got links to the things I use if you want to get them, and I'll see you in the next video. But like I said, the most important thing about this morning routine is that I do it every single morning. If I had to say what the best morning routine is, the best morning routine is the one that you actually follow every single day. Even if that's just reading and meditating, or if it's just writing in your journal, even if your entire routine is just you wake up and write in your journal, that is better than someone who does a 20-step morning routine, but they only stick with it for a week. So pick a morning routine and actually stick with it.